Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh wow, it's the new year, January the 1st, 2025. Wow, beautiful morning outside with the blue skies and the gentle breeze. Not sure what the temperature is because I haven't stepped out to experience that yet. But it certainly is gorgeous blue skies, some light fluffy clouds. Let's see what the rest of the day brings because we're here to look at the cards and what they're gifting us in the message that they're bringing. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread. Let's go across to the cards. Now do hop in. Good morning and happy 2025 from Michaela. Lovely to have you here. You're the first one commenting in the stream. Thank you, thank you. Now, I will jump across now to the cards. I was about to as I saw your comment. So it's lovely. And a lovely weather report. Thank you, Michaela. I was thinking of you. Oops, I haven't got that quite right. I thought I had adjusted it correctly. Obviously not. Here it is, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck from Giro Marchetti, Lenormand, the expanded edition. Look, it's probably about time I think I did shift to a brand new deck. I haven't chosen one. I might need to, I'm not sure which one I'll go for of what I already have. I probably don't really need to shift into purchasing a new one. Let me know what you think. Which deck has been your favourite over the years? I'm actually quite thinking the Sirens is probably going to be a good one. Now, here we go. We've got the moon in the home space. It's the ring as our theme for the day today. And we've got the mature man in the workspace. So a nice solid spread. I quite like that I like all of them regardless of what the outcome is of what Spirit's giving us for our message. So here we have, and it is so simple. Here we are, and it is not focusing. Well, that one is With Love, and it's the trio of owls again, and probably not the same ones. I doubt whether there would have been the same three owls sitting for, all of these photos when we get the trios, but it's gorgeous. There it is, it's focused. Beautiful card, absolutely beautiful. Now, I will zoom into the three that we're looking at, as I do each time. There we go, just a little bit bigger probably. Yeah, that looks all right. I have a funny feeling I thought I was a wee bit over. We start with the central card. We've got the ring card popping up first. We shall read that one first because it is the one that's laid down in the spread first. I do the central, the left, and then the right. So Sandra, happiest of times throughout 2025. Happy New Year. Thank you, Sandra. Lovely, happy wishes, isn't it? And here's a Happy New Year's to you from Elizabeth York. Good morning to you, unless it's an evening. It could be. You are still anticipating that turn of the clock. Can't remember if I've seen you here before, but welcome anyway. And we've got Keza, you're a regular, so morning, Ros, and a Happy New Year to all. Thank you for that. And we do have Angelina from Ontario, Canada. I do wonder how far apart you and Kenneth are. Lovely to have you here in your evening. So I hope that you're able to shift into that Happy New Year with love and joy through the night, your night tonight, the completion of your night tonight into 2025. Okay, here we go with our ring card. It's bringing in that are some promises. It's a very fortuitous ring to have, really, for that shift into 2025. That we know as our New Year resolutions, the promises that we, do we promise them to ourselves or to others? I think mostly our resolutions are for self, but what we're doing here is concentrating on those that are really at the depth of with love, as we had our owl card over there, with love to self. I'm feeling it is more that type of thing that we've been promising ourselves and going to come to one in particular that's going to really shine out. I feel that there is a peak happening for this year. The start of this, what we are promising, moving through the cycle to a fruition that's bringing that shining light to whatever we're going to experience in 2025. It is about anticipation and intention. So stay in that connectedness of the cycle, of the circle, of that no start, no finish, that what you're moving through with your intention is that's going to be a continuous pledge to self that's going to really bring out that's that central point, that is going to really gift to you something that you have wanted to do for a long time, that is going to really bring in, and I'm not going to say the willpower. I don't think it's that. I think, willpower is a little more surface conscious. This is in that deeper sense of self that is going to be brought out this year, something that you love and have wanted to bring out of self into what is going to be a continuity and a continuing cycle, something that's not going to be broken. Okay, this is what I'm feeling from the ring as our theme today, but this is the start of the new year. It's the start of what is going to be that continuous cycle, that mandala for self. Okay, that's definitely what I'm feeling there. So, and Angelina, you're saying it's 5:35 for you in your New Year's Eve. Yeah, so you yet to experience the drop of the clock, so to speak, on the 0000 type factor. Have a fun time for the rest of your evening as you do watch that move across and into our new year and your new year. Ours here has started. And those beautiful hearts. Thank you, Michaela. And Sandra, bring it all on. I welcome prosperity. And look at all of those lovely emojis for a beautiful future intention. Prosperity and abundance in whatever way it is that you have those desires. And we're moving across now into what is the next part, the home space, the next part of, a cycle. So we've got that theme definitely in our day today. Connected, the moon cycle, there's no way we're bringing that into being broken, because how can you? And it's the natural realm of what is the cosmos that the moon is involved in, with that is the orbit around Earth, with that is then the orbit of the moon around the Earth, moon around the sun, that then involves all these other planets here, and the way that someone's depicted this in a wonderful mechanism for our natal, that zodiac symbol and that natal aspect of energies that are influencing each and every one of us differently. The different phases of the moon. It's a really great depiction of what we have happening in our home space today. New moon as well. It's the whole shebang of something new, beautiful, absolutely, because that's what happened through the night. Bringing it all into that is a new cycle of waxing now is coming forward, is the waxing moon, and the influence that has on us specifically in how we have our natal chart. If you've never had your astrology interpretation done, certainly see about investing in having that done. I use the Astro Gold myself. That is a program that is really easy to use, and the interpretation report that comes with that is really quite insightful. So certainly get in touch with me. I can send you a report on that. I haven't actually listed that in my products yet, because it's something that I've never really been confident to do individually, but it certainly is a program. Astro Gold is a program that will put out a very accurate, not generic, but it is a very accurate interpretation just on its own, without another person having to interpret it for you. So very confident that if you'd like to have an astrology report, certainly give me a hoy and I can send that through for a small fee. So here we have it. It's that beautiful depiction of what is well, I suppose you'd have to call it, is it our galaxy? Because these are all the planets in the way they lay out on our astrological chart. It's just in a gorgeous. I love the floatingness of it, because the moon does feel like it floats or it hangs in the sky as we watch those full moons in their beautiful ethereal type of energy. It's gorgeous. We've got this in the home space. It's bringing that nurturing close to home today, because we are on that new cycle. We're definitely feeling the energies of brand new, of anticipation and excitement at what's ahead, because none of us know that fully yet. Until we live in each moment, then we know what is ahead. Yeah, you know what I mean anyway. So it's bringing all that is our lovely promises, anticipation and excitement, I feel, because there's that light in definite ways different, that gorgeous shine of the moon compared to the sparkle of a bejeweled item at the ring. And now we're moving across to the mature man. Almost feels like this is the ethereal, and then we're getting into what is the strength and definite solidity of the masculine and the man here in the workspace. Thanks, Angelina, for sharing. Thank you very much for that. And we do have Kenneth here as well from Ontario, Canada. So good evening to you, Kenneth, and a happy new year to you as well. Yours is, 6.5 hours away-ish? So lovely to have you here on your New Year's Eve. So with the man in the home space now, I'm just going to shift it across. I wonder if I can shift it right across. Let's have a look at the man here in its fullness. Apologies, I didn't shift the focus for the Instagram people, because Instagram is definitely just that aspect of portrait. Here is the mature man. He is wearing the symbol that is for the male man, the symbol for man and woman. So this is the one that is the man. It's one of the planets too. Do you think I can think of it? Is it Mars? I can't remember. Not the big deal, but it's where my focus is going. So maybe it is the big deal. It's that sense of communication. Is that the communication planet? Someone who is a lot more deeply into the automatic knowing about the astrology. I've got to look it up a little bit. And I did used to have. I have had a mouse mat that has the astrology symbols, the planets and the layout and the ethereal, all of that stuff. But for some reason it must have worn out. I don't use that one at the moment, the square. Anyway, I'm ranting. It's okay. We're seeing here that solid and stable and very definite. You see the wisdom in this older man, and the physique is indicative of having worked hard, strong and reliable. So I'm feeling the wisdom in this one. It really is. If you've got an older, wiser man around you, or someone, a woman too, because it's the energetics of the masculine, not just the physical. If you've got someone who is older and wiser around you that you need to consult with today about work or that type of thing, they're earning their income and all of that, feel confident that you will find exactly the right person. It is that sense of stability that we've got in our day, moving forward as almost like grounding and putting our feet down firmly with this as the start of the new year. So really feel that's going to be a doing, knowing what we are doing, and all of that sense of confidence and ability and skill, being ready and with us and being us. What skills you have, putting them in that framework of that masculine energy, of being able to analyze and suss out what you're really needing to move forward with, and this can be doing with your New Year's planning and getting ready to start the work mode. I think probably for most people it's a public holiday and you're able to sit and start that process of the planning for the new year, whatever work you do. So take that with that thoughtfulness, mindfulness, and the steps to move forward. That's what I'm feeling with our workspace, and being able to move into that through your day today. I mean, overall, I'm just going to shrink it down a bit back to where our initial view is, so that those on Instagram can get the full picture again of the 3 cards. We really are in that promising aspect of, we do call them New Year's resolutions. For me, that they can be too easily broken. We are making that no end of promise. There's something that within us that is shining through, that's going to be that is the continuity and consistency and moving forward, not with willpower. This is going to be that part of our life that really is shining through and holding its own space and place, so that we've got that light shining in from the moon cycles as well, from bringing forward whatever is our destiny as far as that natal chart. That is a personal chart. It's in the home space. So we really have the full energy of what is the spirit realm giving us that message of, yes, we are in that full-on process of the promises we make for ourselves. There is that is going to shine through and be that continuity throughout our coming year. Okay, so that's what I'm getting from that, in whatever way it is shining for you. Okay, now let me go back to some of these comments, because they have been whizzing through after Kenneth came up. We've got Jam again, so hi Gika, lovely to see you here. And we've got the 3. Is that what the number is all up? I'm not sure. 3 thumbs up. Me too. Love that. Because I didn't see it as I was speaking, I'm not sure of the context of where you were saying all of these 3, Jam, but it's lovely to have you here all the way across the other side of the world, so thank you. There we go. Sandra, see, some of you know better than I these interpretations. I just get them muddled and mixed up and forget. So, but Sandra's got here, be careful, Roz, Mars is war. But I feel this one chooses his battles, uses the heart overhead. Well, I do feel it is that depth of with love that we've got from the Owls, whatever the interpretation. So thanks for that summary. It's good. So that's Mars. Mars and Venus, isn't it? Of course it is. I have read the book once upon a time. But hey, that's okay. I was thinking of Mercury as communication, isn't it? Because that's the one that when it's retrograde, it really causes some chaos. Yes, it's Mars. There you go, the masculine. It's strength as well, isn't it? So Fiona here for the numbers. Good morning, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe. Good evening, as well as the numbers. So we have a 2 for our day number with the start of this year, and the cards themselves are going to be a 3 with a 32, 8, 25, 28, and I think it's got a 10 under it. No, it's not. So that equals the 10. Good. Wonderful. And those lovely hearts. I'm just going to show that again. I love the rainbow of hearts. Thank you. And the essay, of course. Now, Kerry Ann, happy 2025 to all from Kerry Ann. Lovely to have you here as well. Our guest with 3 cards, bring my new year good. Yes, being a good new year. Yes, exactly. Yeah, thank you for that, Jam. And Fiona, happy new year to 2025. Yes. Keza, thank you, and have a beautiful day to all. Thanks, Keza. You were the first off the ranks with the comments, weren't you? It was lovely to see. Oh, no, it was Michaela. Michaela was. Not that it's a race, because guess what? It's not. Absolutely not. I love having all of you here. It's wonderful. So thank you for being here. And we have Rahul. And Happy New Year, ma'am. I need your help from India, facing some issues in your relationship. Now, these are not the individual card pulls. So with what has already been laid out, that's the answer for what the energies are around you for today. So with that, it's got the ring, and and ring does represent some relationship issues as well. So feel into it as far as that moon energies, the feminine, and we have the masculine. So feel strong in whatever is going to resolve the promises you've made within relationships. Revisit and see if they still hold. And then you'll step into that energy of having that cycle complete and continue in the way that you want and feel ready for it. Okay, as far as a continuity goes. So thanks for being here, Rahul. And Sophie, lovely to have you here from New Zealand, Kiwiland. You had the New Year before we did. New Zealand's always been the first, of course, to have that time pass through to the first of any year, new year, that is. It's lovely. Lovely to see you here. Thank you. And the same as for Rahul, Sophie. This is not individual card pulls. This one is for a general card reading that I've been doing for over 6 years as a daily Lenormand card spread. So there you go. The guy on the card 3, that one in card 3 is the third position, is in what is the workspace. So what that means, and I will pop back to that just to show you. So what that means is the stability, and that is the wisdom that's coming through, because this is the mature man. And as Sandra had mentioned, this is the Mars symbol, not the other one. I'd just forgotten what the symbol is around his necklace. Excuse me. Around that he's wearing. It is the Mars symbol, which is the masculine. It's the one that's usually associated with man, and it's Venus that's usually associated with woman. So we definitely have the masculine and that strength that is in the way that we are earning our income, whether you own your own business or whether you work for someone else, or whether you're in joint ventures with someone. It is that strength and stability, the wisdom that comes with it because of his maturity, that is bringing forward whatever you need in that process of bringing in your abundance, your way of because we bring it in more for our own family and, you know, our personal use, livelihood, whatever way it is distributed to us, the money that we earn, it is brought into the home. So what we do with our card, with love, it is bringing it all into the home. And what we are, yes, it is a cycle in many ways, but today more especially. So you might need to go back, Jam, and watch what I mentioned as far as the, the previous, at the start. You can watch the replay. Oh, I've got some family here, so I must needs go. So thank you, each and every one of you, for have a fab day, and the rainbow colours. Thank you. It's my daughter's arrived, so thank you so much, Granny. Thank you, Rahul. I take that with respect. Thank you, and a nice looking set of cards. Thank you. Wise woman who shares with us all. Oh, thank you very much. I'll leave it there, and thank you and blessings. Namaste. And the dogs start barking. Bye for now.